a young girl from Pretoria, South Africa, has introduced a fun way of learning accounting to make it fun for anyone interested in the subject. 20-year-old Botshelo Mthomboti has written a book, A Black Child Transformed by Accounting, which seeks to help those who are struggling with accounting learn it through poetry, a novel way of learning the subject. According to Mthomboti, growing up in a toxic background and not having the courage to speak inspired her to write poems, which ended up giving birth to the book. She says the depreciation calculation is one of the hardest calculations for accounting many students. The young and talented writer joins me now from Pretoria for more on this. Thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations on writing such an inspiring book. What's the inspiration, please?
Greetings to you, ma'am, and greetings to the viewers. Firstly, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Botshelo Mthomboti. I'm a 20-year-old financial management student, aspiring CA, the first accounting poet, the first income tax poet, and a published author of A Black Child Transformed by Accounting. The inspiration behind this book is because accounting has always been a field that many people are fearful to venture into. And I want to change that, Accounting should be embraced. Education should be embraced. And I've always been an individual who believes that as the youth, we should venture into a field with passion and with the aim of putting something new on the table. We should approach science with the aim of finding a cure for cancer. We should approach economics with the aim of finding that one macroeconomic policy that will help us as an emerging economy. So that's the inspiration behind this book.
Accounting is figures. How did you translate that to words, really, to make it poetry?
Honestly speaking, combining poetry and accounting was a major challenge. However, I've always been a creative young lady. For example, in the book, we have a poem called The Depreciation Calculation. And as many accounting students should know, the depreciation calculation has two methods, which is the diminishing balance method and the cost method. So I try to add some formulae as well as put poetry inside the mathematical, or rather the formulae of accounting and, or rather depreciation.
What? You talked about depreciation, but I'm sure there are other fond memories of you writing the book. Can you share some of them with us quickly?
I would say one of the fond memories that this book has with me is hard work. Because you have to understand that I was writing this book while I was still a student. So balancing the two was a challenge on its own, So it emphasizes hard work. The fact that I managed to submit every assignment, I managed to, study for that financial accounting test while writing this one of its kind, the first of its kind book. The message behind that is hard work.
Okay, not to put you on the spot, but is it possible for you to maybe recite a line or two of one of your poems?
Okay, with pleasure. So this poem is called The Depreciation Calculation. It's one of the nightmare calculations for many accounting students. So here it goes. Oh, depreciation, depreciation, depreciation. You can't be an animal to me when you are just a calculation. You cost method. I know that you're equivalent to cost times rate times time. You diminishing balance method. I know that you're equivalent to cost minus accumulated times rate times time. I know all of this because I am a dedicated accounting student. Depreciation sold, you are backward. Depreciation new, you are forward. Depreciation old, I'll always remove new from you before I even calculate you. Tell me which method to use. Tell me when I sold my assets, and it will be my greatest honor to calculate you because I am a dedicated accounting student. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you so much for speaking with us, and all the best with the book.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Beautiful to see.